Hey everybody, how you doing? Ooh, that light was, ooh, there we go, that's better. How you doing today? Came down to the shop to get some stuff done, do this video, and I forgot my coffee. So, hey, got a really cool knife, of course. This is a knife. This is Liza's present. And now, we're gonna have to talk about how husbands can keep secrets from their wives. I thought this was a present, Sean, but it is a gift, but Liza already knows about it. Apparently she's a bit of a fan. So let's get in the shop and I'll show you what this knife looks like. Alrighty here, close up that door. Yeah, bit of a yucky day today here in the PNW. Been going through rain, but it's fall, so what else do you expect? Let's see here. So, oh yeah, so first and foremost, well, let me put you guys down here. That's a little bit better. Now you're my height, just about. I put this on an Instagram, but check this out, guys. Oh, look at that. This is from Sean and Liza. Sean made this by hand. It was really cool. It's a nice little plaque. It's all kind of like, I think he like dremeled it out or something and stenciled it all out so the CK and all the print is actually recessed and then it's hand painted. So it was really cool. I appreciate that. That was awesome. So thanks a lot, Sean and Liza. That was really nice of you. But the reason why I'm doing this video is because of Liza's knife. And so let me get you guys sat down and, get you guys sat down for a second and I'll show you what this knife looks like. Oh, my pocket's out here. So first and foremost, thanks, Sean. I do appreciate it. Now, Sean is a knife customer of mine. He bought one of my knives, I think it was the end of last year, beginning of this year, Sean. I forgot what it was. Yeah, it was this year. And he has a knife very similar to this one. And it has a set of dyed stabilized scales. If I have a picture of it somewhere, I'll throw it in here real quick to show you. And Sean was a former Marine like myself, and he saw some of the knives I was doing, and he really liked that one style, so I made him that one. With Liza had never served in the military, and Liza has never been a police officer or anything, but she does a lot of work for law enforcement foundations, law enforcement organizations, as well as stuff for Marine Corps foundations and things. So she's really involved in a lot of that. And Sean wanted something to kind of show that love of what she does in her knife. So what we have here is I guess the 8-inch bush knife, the kind of like the Coyote Pup in a way, that model. And he picked out a set of stabilized figured black walnut scales. And boy, this wood is just amazing. It's really, really pretty, and the character it has. But because of Liza's passion for helping out both Marines and Marine families as well as law enforcement families, Sean wanted two things to help with that. One was having the Marine Corps pin. So he ordered the Marine Corps pin, the black and nickel silver, to be in the center of the knife, as well as blue liners to show for the law enforcement aspect. Then he's like, you know what, I really want a leather sheath for it. So he said a dark brown, but what I tried to do here, and I'm sure the camera's not going to do it justice, because as I look at it, I can see it as I move it into light. But what I did is I actually triple dyed this leather. And what I mean by triple dyeing it, I actually used a very light brown, then I used a darker brown, and then I used a black. But what I did that in stages. So when the leather was dry after the first one, I added another dye to it, and then I let that dry and I added another dye to it. And what I was trying to do is trying to get the leather to as close to matching the scales as possible. Now, once I got into the darks, it started to drown out a lot of the light, and it was really kind of hard to get it all going. But when you do move it in the light, I can see some light hues in through the darker contrast. So I apologize if the camera can't show that, but it is really neat, and I'm really hoping Liza likes it, because I had pretty much carte blanche to how this was going to go. Same with the sheath. Sean did say he did want the fancy chain stitching that I do, and that's going to be standard on all of my knife sheaths now. I'm not going to be doing a normal stitch, just a regular saddle stitch. All of my knife sheaths are going to have that. That's going to be a little bit more indicative to me and CK Knife and Tool. If I do a leather sheath, it's going to be like that. It could be a single tone, like I've done for other single color, but most likely it'll be a two-tone. And I have a lot of selections now. I think I'm just getting sorted out on the website. But we did the blue to match with the blue liners, and then the contrasting a lighter tan, like a light brown or a tan color. But it just something else. A really beautiful knife. As I keep doing stuff with it, it gets, you know, it's got little leather bunnies inside there. You get the bits of pieces of the leather inside it because it's new, but really pretty. So I do appreciate it, Sean and Liza. Thank you for your patience, young lady. And thank you for all the support both of you have been giving me lately, especially social media, you know, Instagram and YouTube, Facebook, and as well as this plaque right here. It's since I got it, I put an extra clear coat on it. I sprayed a satin clear coat on it because it's in the shop, and I put it up on the side here. I don't really know where I'm going to hang it just yet or put it because of the fact that I don't have a lot of wall space, so I just kind of set up in the side so when people see it, I do it. But I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take some pictures and plug some video and such in here for everybody else and enjoy my ground pounder coffee, which this has been pretty good. I got turned on to it. I ran into the company on Instagram. I liked the backstory, being a small business and everything like that. So I picked up some coffee and really been happy with it. Took some out with me to the second annual Coyote Works Overland Rally. Greg and I were drinking that. Greg really liked it. So I'm pleased with it. So shameless plug for ground pounder coffee. Good stuff, guys. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some more bags of it. Helps me kind of just stay warm in this dreary, damp PNW weather we got going on. But thank you again to everybody else. I mean, the support's been amazing, both with sponsors coming on board like Lolo Overland and the things that you've seen through Pelican. And I'm slowly working with some other companies. Casey and Coyote Works, that's been awesome. The amount of attention and the exposure and everything that Casey and I have both been getting, the positive remarks from so many people, the followings, it's awesome, guys. And remember, if you're doing anything on social media, so you know, Facebook or Instagram, you got to jump on there, you got to follow, because if Facebook and Instagram hit 1,000 subscribers and then get on to YouTube, hit that 10,000 subscriber mark, because then I'm going to take all three of these platforms, put them together, and I think I got 7 or 8 grab bags, gifts, packages I'm giving away. And if you don't know about that, I'll try to remember to leave a link up above. But check out that. It's probably on my home screen or my home part on YouTube, and that is the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. You guys got to check that out. I got a lot of cool stuff. Also, I mentioned in a previous video, on the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, I was mentioning about giving away that Rogue that I had. It's the sandblasted finish with the black micarta scales. Well, I'm trying to remember to do it in all the new videos up until the date of the drawing. Is I'm not going to just give that knife away. If by chance you wanted a Coyote pup or a Montana or perhaps a Coyote, the 1.0, the original one, what I'm going to do is make that for you instead. So if you don't want a Rogue, you can have one of those. Basically, I'm going to give you $360 of you to pick out what you want. When the winner's announced, I will give you a special code. You'll be able to go on the website and you'll be able to pick out whichever knife you'd want, or email me, and I'll send you an invoice or anything else, but you'll be able to pick out anything. So if you end up wanting a really nice Coyote Works knife, but then you want a leather sheath or something, you're basically going to have $360 credit, because that's what the knives would normally go for. You're like the Rogue, for instance. So I'm going to give that to you guys. So that is a really cool prize for the first place winner. Now, granted, I didn't mention it in one video, but you're going to have to live basically in Canada and the US. There's not a lot of places I can ship knives safely. I know there's some countries that are pretty sketchy, and other places it's really expensive. So the Netherlands, I know I shipped in New Zealand, I've shipped knives off to, and it's all 65 or 75 bucks to ship you a knife. You know, that's going to have to be on you. So maybe if you can get a knife and you win, and it's 360 bucks, then I'll have to know that, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes. But hopefully, the guy or gal that wins this knife will be able to get it. So I do appreciate it. Thank you again to everybody else. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Keep me from the bottom of the YouTube bucket, and we'll catch you all on the next video. Take care.